Hello and welcome to UHS News. I'm Emily Myers and I'm joined today by senior Wyatt Dean and junior Hannah Bosser. Also joining us is Coach Yauger. Thank you for being with us today. The Uniontown High School swim team recently returned from the Whitfield competition. Wyatt finished in 4th place for diving. Hannah finished in 11th for the 100 breaststrokes with her best time of the season. Congratulations on advancing to the state championship at Bucknell University in Lewisburg, PA. Wyatt, how long have you been diving and what are your favorite dives to perform?
I've been diving for 3 years, and I'd say my favorite dive to perform is probably my forward 2.5 somersault.
What is your experience at Whitfields like this year?
Definitely a little bit tense. My past 2 years I was denied going just very shortly, and definitely didn't want to let Mr. Yauger or Coach Joe down, so definitely a little bit tense, but was able to get it done in the end.
You were very close to qualifying for states last year, and this will be your first time competing at states. Can you tell us what you're doing to prepare?
Just trying to keep my hard work going. Obviously, it's paid off in the past, so just trying to use those same dives, same techniques, and just kind of going with that forward for states.
Who would you like to thank for helping you with your diving career?
Definitely Coach Yauger. He's been definitely been helping me these past 3 years a lot, and definitely Coach Joe. He stepped up this year and he's been helping me out a lot too.
Which program are you in at the Fayette County Career and Technical School, and what are your future plans?
I do HVAC at the tech school. That stands for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And I plan on going into business with my uncle after high school.
Hannah, how old were you when you started swimming competitively, and which teams have you been on?
I started when I was 9, and I swam for the YMCA and the high school.
This will be your 3rd year in a row competing at states after qualifying for the first time as a freshman and returning again last year. As a veteran competitor, how are you preparing for the upcoming competition?
The same way I always have, keeping it consistent. It's worked in the past, so why change anything?
What is your favorite memory or proudest moment from this season?
Probably qualifying for Whitfields and going Whitfields with our relay team.
You currently hold the school record for the breaststroke. Can you tell us about the accomplishment, and do you have any other records in your sights?
It was a really exciting moment when I broke it. We're looking at the medley relay. That's hopefully.
Is there anyone that you would like to thank for helping you return to the state competition for the 3rd time?
Obviously at Mr. Yauger, my parents, and my friends, because practice would be boring if you have someone to talk to.
You'll be a senior next year. Do you have any future plans in mind yet or ideas about your major?
I want to go into engineering, probably environmental engineering.
Mr. Yauger, we know that you have been involved with swimming for most of your career. How many years have you been coaching either here at UHS or elsewhere like the YMCA?
I started at the Jewish Community Center when I was 17, and I coached there until I was 25. While I was coaching at the Jewish Center, I also coached at the school across the road until 2004. And then I took a couple years off, and then I started coaching at the YMCA around 2007. And I did that till 2013, and then I came back to coaching across the road from 2010 to 2000. A long time. Let's say 31 years.
Nice.
Yeah, about 31, 32 years, somewhere in there, yeah.
How do you feel about how the team did this season?
I'm very, very pleased. This is a different kind of situation coaching here because most of the athletes that are on the team are not swimmers year-round. Hannah is, and 2 or 3 others. And the other 21 swimmers and divers, they only do it during the winter season. So the expectation was we're going to do okay, but we'll see. And then we had people start qualifying for Whitfield championships towards the end. We got all the relays at the end. We were able to beat teams that at the beginning of the season, I said, no way. But everybody just continued to gradually improve. And what I've realized is that I don't have year-round swimmers, but I have 21 or more athletes. And so it has been very exciting to be able to win the section. And then the boys won the the section invitational. And I tell anybody that asks, if we'd had another 4 girls on the team, the girls may have done the exact same thing because we just got outnumbered by a couple of the teams. So I'm very pleased with the progress that everybody made. I had a lot of help. My assistant coaches, Ms. Regula, Ms. Mattis, assistant coach, Coach Joe Carey, came out and helped us with the divers a lot this year. And it's just been a very positive and more pleasant experience. It's been really good. It's been a good experience.
Nice. Can you speak to the work that Wyatt, Hannah, and the rest of the team has put in this year to reach these accomplishments?
If you don't put in the time, you can't improve. Swimming's just like that. And because they're only here 8 months out of, or 4 months out of the year, the other 8 months they're not swimming. When they're here, they need to be here. And they are. And they have really risen up to the challenge. A lot of times I use different words and terminology, and they know that every time I say them, they like cringe, like, oh, not that set, not this, not the Rocco, you know, or not another VE or anything like that. And they're laughing because they know what I'm talking about. And these are just things that challenge them. So it's important that your body wants to be challenged, and it's important that when you are competing, you're constantly being challenged, because that's the only way you're going to improve and get stronger. So we spend a lot of time challenging the athletes that we have in the pool. And they've responded very, very well. I'm very pleased. They've a lot of hours every day. And I know that's why a lot of people don't swim on the swim teams, because the commitment. You have to have that commitment. The people that have committed and have been there every day, all season long, they have improved. I could name off 14 people right now off the top of my head who I know have improved a lot this year because they were almost every single practice, and they just kept getting better because they kept being challenged. So it's been a pleasure, and I've enjoyed being a part of it.
What are some of your favorite memories from this year?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know, I could mention a name of each of my seniors, and unfortunately I don't have them all in front of me. I don't want to forget one off the top of my head. But individual moments for those seniors doing their last dive, or their last start, or their last goggle toss at practice. That's a fun activity we do at practice. The different Saturdays are game days. We do some game days, and we played some different games, and watching them getting frustrated because of Scrabble or Trouble or Risk or whatever game we're playing, and having fun with those things, and just watching them improve. My favorite thing to say in a race is, hey, that's a PR, hey, you got a PR. And when you can look across the pool towards the end of the season, like we got the last week of January, first week of February, these two will tell you. There were times that people would get in the water, they'd swim, and I'd be like, 3 PRs, good job, you all got a PR, because it was just happening again and again and again. So it's those kind of things that are fun. And then seeing them just doing things on their own. This is I call them the minions, and they call me Group sometimes. Mm-hmm. And they're my minions because they're all pretty good. They're all decent-hearted. They all mean great. But man, they just like to poke and jab and pick and prod and just laugh and jump on each other. I tell you, I can't tell you how many times I've had to just stop practice and say, "Are you done jumping on each other?" Because they're just having fun, and there's a lot of camaraderie there. And so it's been a pleasure to be involved in this process. And I just, it's just a lot of fun to work with swimmers, because swimming, kind of like cross country and track, brings out those kind of athletes that are willing to, they work individually, but they like that being a team.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good.
Nice. Congratulations, and we wish you great success and safe travels as you compete. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to subscribe to UHS Talk on the YouTube channel for our future videos.